Hey, it's Raf and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build a Shopify brand from start to finish. Okay, so let's get right into it. So when starting out, the most important thing you need to do is find a good product. Product is everything. If you don't have a good product, you're probably going to fail out there. So first thing you want to do is look at some e-commerce brands overseas. You need to find a product with good margins so you have room to pay for the acquisition. Ideally, you'd also want to find something in another country. So look at brands overseas in America if you're in Australia, or vice versa in Australia if you're in America, brands that don't have a lot of competition in your country, and then bring those brands over to your home country. You can just have a look on social media, even ask ChatGPT for certain brands and just go through their numbers and see if they're a successful brand, and then you already really have proof of concept. After that, you want to go to Alibaba and put out an RFQ to find suppliers who can supply the product. These suppliers have every product known to man, so no matter what product you choose, they'll have it. You need to order the samples and check the quality for yourself. If it's bad quality, then your product's going to have a lot of refunds. Then the third step, you want to just order the stock. Ideally, if you have a product that doesn't take a long time to get produced, you can drop ship it, which is more ideal. We didn't really drop ship because we have long lead times. Always negotiate your prices down. These Chinese suppliers will give you prices that are highly inflated, so you always want to negotiate the prices down because that's not their best and final. So once you find your product, you want to go ahead and set up your Shopify store. There's millions of tutorials out there. I'm not going to give you the full start to finish tutorial on how to set up the store because otherwise we're going to be here forever. I'm just going to say make sure you download important apps like Klaviyo, Amped, and Starship It. Klaviyo is for your email marketing, which is very important. Amped is how you're going to collect the emails from customers who go into your website, and Starship It is just for shipping. So if you're shipping out from your house or from a warehouse or your garage or whatever you're doing, after you set up the Shopify store, you want to go ahead and buy a domain. So we bought our domain from GoDaddy. It's pretty easy. Just come up with a domain you like and purchase it if it's available. And then the third step, you want to go ahead and set up your emails. So we have one for admin and one for support. Make sure you register a branded sending domain as well for your marketing emails. Otherwise, your deliverability will be pretty poor. And I can go through this in some more depth in another video in terms of how to do email marketing, how to make sure that your deliverability is better. And also don't forget a DMARC record. So that goes into deliverability as well. If you want me to do another video on that, just leave a comment below and I'll do another video in the coming weeks. Once you set up your store, you want to go ahead and build your website. So this is the fun bit. You can learn Figma and learn how to web design yourself. I can't do it. Or you can just get someone on Fiverr to go ahead and design the website for you. You can give them the inspiration and they'll design the website for you. They'll charge you a few $100s for this. After this, you want to get a web developer. Make sure you get a good one. We got ours on Fiverr. We paid about $400 for one because we thought they would be good. They were horrible. Our website didn't load and we lost thousands of dollars because of it. Make sure you get a good one. You're probably going to have to spend $1,000 to $2,000 at least to get this website built, if not more. They should be good quality and you can always get revisions, and make sure you test the website yourself. Get your friends to test the website speed and the loading speed, so then you know that it's going to load for customers when they click on your ads, which is the next point I'm going to get onto. So once you've got started, you want to go ahead and launch your ads. So we only do Meta at the moment. You can do Google and TikTok, but I would suggest just starting off with Meta for the time being. They are the best platform. So first thing you want to do is warm up your account. Do it for at least a month or 2 months. Just warm up your account before you get the ads manager, before you start running your ads, because you can get banned. It's happened to me before. I didn't warm up an account, ran ads straight away, and boom, I was banned and I couldn't do anything about it. So make sure you warm up the account, engage with people, all those sorts of things, and you should be good to go in about a month or two, maybe less, but I just do a month or two just to be safer. So then you want to go set up your ads manager. There's a lot of tutorials out there. Again, I'm not going to give you a full tutorial on how to do that, but if you do want something like that, there's a million of those on YouTube. So once you've set up your meta ads, you want to get into the creatives. So there's 2 steps here. So first you want to find your competitors' ads. So you can find these on the meta ads library. So I've got the ads library here, so you can just search on any brand that you want and you can see all the ads they're running on Facebook. All brands pretty much run Facebook ads. This is Frank Body. This is a female skincare brand. So you can see all the ads here and you can just copy them. These ads are going to be harder to copy because they're very professional. They're in a studio. I know a lot of people won't have the money for that to start off with. But they've got some normal ads, or like some more native sort of ads, which are very easy to replicate. Like maybe not like this one. Like this one that I was watching before. So these are very easy. You can just get people, you can get UGC creators, you can get your friends, parents, friends, anyone you really want to do this. Get them to do the ads, record the clips for you. These are just clips, so they're very simple. Then the second step is to make the ads yourself. So take inspiration from the ads you find on the ads library and then make your own. You'll need to download CapCut or edit these. Some people use the Adobe platform. I think it's Premiere Pro. I can't exactly remember what it's called. Do not go to an advertising agency. We did this, we wasted $7K, they made horrible ads, they lost money. Just don't even do it. We made the ads ourselves and they were way better. They got better results. We still didn't get them right on the first time, but they were better than the agency did, because the agency don't care about you, especially if you're starting out, because you're a low ticket client. They will just brush you under the rug and just act like you're the dirt on the bottom of their shoe. Alright, so after the creatives, after you've done all the creatives, you've edited these and you have them all, you want to launch your campaign. So start the first campaign. Facebook will have a limit on how much you can spend anyways. I think ours was about $50, $70 a day. Or even if they give you more, just start on minimal spend. You can either start off with a CBO or Advantage Plus. I can go into more depth about what these campaigns are and which ones you should do for your business. Then you need proof of concept. So if you start getting sales, you have proof of concept in the first week. If you don't get a sale in the first week, check to see if your website's working, because we didn't get any sales and it was because our website wasn't loading. But just check everything. If everything's working, then you either need to make completely new ads, change the angles, or your product just isn't good enough. And if you have 1 to 2 weeks of data to reflect this, then it might be time to choose another pathway. All right, so then once you have all this set up, launching the ads, you want to scale. So there's 2 ways you can scale: vertically and horizontally. So scaling vertically, you can just scale up the campaign, so you can boost the budget every day you're happy with the results. Maximum 20%, so don't do more than 20%, because the ads will probably re-enter the learning phase and you'll get less sales. So always do 20%, 10%, 15%, but don't do like 50, 100%, because it's better to scale relatively slowly than too quickly. Adding 20% a day, you're going to scale pretty fast if you do it every day. When you're first scaling, I'd suggest doing it every week, because the ad account is still learning and your pixel is still learning and getting data, so it doesn't really have the data for you to scale every day. But now every day we're happy with the results. We just scale whenever. Some people call it Chad scaling. Just have a couple campaigns that we just continuously boost the budget, but that's just what's worked for us. So we've tried a million methods and it's just best for us to work the way we're doing at the moment, but every ad account's different. Then once you're scaling vertically, you also want to optimize. So turn off the dying creatives that have poor results and add new ones in that you've created as well. You've just got to analyze the statistics of each ad. If they have really high cost per acquisitions, you want to turn them off. Leave them for a little bit. You don't want to turn them off too quickly, but you know, if they've got a week or a few days of poor results, you can kind of tell that, hey, it's not a good ad and I'm going to turn it off. So that's one option of scaling. And the second option is scaling horizontally. So create new campaigns for new angles. So if you have a campaign for men, a campaign for women, a campaign for old people, a campaign for young people, you just make a new campaign for each target demographic that you're trying to hit. That's one option of scaling. Sometimes introducing new campaigns can compete with your main campaign, so then it can reduce the results of the entire ad account. So sometimes people say it's a lot less risky to just launch on a new platform. This is where I would probably try Google or TikTok. We're looking at it, doing it now, and we've scaled up to over 100K months, probably do 150K this month, and that's without Google or TikTok. So trust me, you don't have to get onto this until later down the track, but then you don't want to launch on these campaigns with high spend as well. We've tried ourselves with too high spend and we lost too much money. They do take a lot of time to acclimate and your pixel to learn on both platforms. So it's the same deal with Facebook. Don't launch with too high spend because you will likely lose money. But you got to stick through it. Don't be too scared of losing money. Scared money doesn't make money. All right, so now you're scaling, everything's great. And then you want to look into conversion rate optimization. So if you have a conversion rate of less than 2%, I would suggest getting into it right away before even scaling up, because this is going to hurt your results anyways. You want to aim between 2 and 5% for your conversion rate. Even if you do have a conversion rate really good at 5%, I would still look at doing this because you never know, it could be 8%, it could be 7%. And that's all money that you've left on the table. There's 3 ways you can do this. The first step is to look at competitors. So you can just analyze their product pages, add any features that you think will boost conversions onto your website and just do it yourself. So the second thing is getting new product images. This is something that a lot of people overlook. If you have ugly product photos, people are going to look at your website and just not really want to buy. So you want to get them redone professionally. It's going to cost, depending on how many products you have. We were looking at getting some professionally redone and it cost us about $2,000. So it's going to cost something like that. And this is in AUD as well. So if you're a USD, I'm not sure the American prices, but they're probably around the same somewhat. But this is an investment in your business, and yeah, it might seem expensive at the time, but it's definitely worth it. Boost conversion rate equals boost profits. Then the third thing, which we're doing at the moment, is getting an audit. So we've done 1 and 2, but we want to get an audit as well. So audit are a platform that do CRO for a bunch of brands. They've done CRO for billion-dollar brands. It's a few $1,000s to get one done for your store. If you have a one product page that you send everyone to, then it's not going to be too expensive. But if you have multiple products and multiple different pages and you want them to do the whole thing, it's going to be a lot more expensive. Again, we definitely think it's worth it. We haven't completed ours yet, but once we do, we're hoping it's going to have an increase in results. If it doesn't, I'll let you know, but the biggest brands in the world have used them and have been very happy with them. So that's just the proof in the pudding, I guess. So you've done all this and you should be printing. I guarantee if you put in the work, don't give up, do all these things, you can scale to 100K months, no problem. If I had a video like this when starting out, we would probably be at 200, 300K months at the moment. This is because we made so many mistakes that could have been avoided. We didn't really know the structure of exactly what to do, but now we do, and I've given you it all for free. Okay, so I just finished editing this video and I realized I forgot to record the outro. So thank you all for coming this far. If you have, please like, comment, and subscribe. I've left the flowchart from this video in the description below. Catch you on the next video.